today's tutorial we'll be looking on one of the use case. Okay, so this use case I got it from one of the user, okay, one of my friend on the Now community, and we will work on the same. Okay, so the use case is like we have an incident, and under incident we have a related list called child incident, okay, where you can relate other incident, okay, which are child to the parent incident. Okay, now the use case is like want to update the child incident based on the parent incident. This is a very general use case. Why? Because we have the child incident which will have the same definition of the parent incident. So whenever some updates happen on the parent incident, we want to reflect the same on the child incident. Why? Because a parent incident may have around 10 child incidents, and it's really difficult sometimes to update the same information on each and every thing. Okay, so in our case, what we'll be doing on parent incident, we will not consider all the attributes. Okay, we will just consider few attributes like caller ID, state, impact, and description. Why I choose these three fields out, and you can extend it out according to your need. But why I keep this field out? Because this fields are of different types. So caller ID is a reference field, state and impact are choice field, and description is a normal string field. Okay, so we will get a glance that everything works with the same. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, as you can see on my screen, this is my personal development instance. So we will jump onto incident.list. Okay, why? Because we want to see the list of all incident. Okay, and here I will open any general incident. Okay, just to get a glance. And here we will be monitoring this four attributes: caller ID, description, impact, and what else I got? State. Okay, state is important. Okay, now couple of things to keep in mind. Okay, that we have to update the other record, the child record, only when some of these four attributes get changed. Okay, it's not like that we are updating it out irrespective of these attributes are getting updated or not. Okay, so we have to monitor these things out. Is it clear? So let's get started, and let's first try to understand how we'll be resolving this particular problem statement. Okay, so for that I will just go configure, and we'll go for business rule, because we'll be writing on after business rule. Whenever you want to perform any activity on the other record apart from the record on which you are working, so you should always go with the with this, what again, on after business rule. Okay, and on the other side, I will, on the history, probably I will just open this record out, okay, on the other tab, so that we will have hold of this record. Perfect. Okay, now we have both the things. So I will go and create a new, and we will give it a name like update right. Okay, now we will check the advance, because we want to write a script. On when to run, we'll make it on after. And as I mentioned, four attributes, right? So we don't want to execute the BR in any other scenarios apart from that when this one of this attribute get changed, or any more than one of the attribute get changed. Okay, so we'll make it on after. We don't want it on insert. Okay, and because on insertion there will be no relation with the child table, and we will define the condition. So what all four attributes? So first is caller. Okay, if caller changes, or it's all condition. Okay, so if one of them are met, it will execute the BR, or we'll give state changes, or, and you can change it based on your use case. Okay, impact changes, or what was the first attribute which we were discussing, or description. So if any of this attribute is getting changed, this particular business rule will run. Okay, easy, right? Now sorry for that. Now we will go to the advanced, and now let's try to understand how we'll be resolving this out. So what we'll be doing, first what we want to do, we want all the fields to be monitored. Which we want to monitor. This is the first step. Okay. Second, once you get all the fields, now we have to check what all field got changed whenever any update happened. Okay. Change field when any update happened, because then only we will executing it out, right? We will only updating that particular attribute. Then once we get this, now we want a subset of both the things. Okay, that a monitor field, a field which we are monitoring, and that got changed, so we will be updating only that thing out. So for that we need a subset, or you can union set with both above array. Okay, and then we'll be doing query to get child incident, and last will be update. So this is our plan, and this is how I used to go every time whenever I'm doing any coding. Okay, you should have a completely map how exactly you will be proceeding on the requirement. Okay, so let's get started. So first and the foremost thing is like variable. We'll create an array, and I will give monitor fields, and we will make it an array of the attributes which you want to pass. Okay, so I will keep it over here, or we can do one thing more. Okay, let's not keep this over here. Okay, so what we can do, we can create a property. Let's make it dynamic. Okay, so if in future we want to add some more attributes, you don't have to come to the code, you can simply do it in the property only. So this underscore dot list, cancel, I'll go this. The properties, system properties. Let's do this only. This underscore properties dot list. Why leave this? Let's do this. Why it's asking me to no, I can't do that. Okay. Yes, let's leave it also. Okay, and we'll create a new property over here. I will give a name child dot outdate, and we'll make it a string only, and I will keep a value of all the fields which is comma separated. So I will just remove this. This things out. I'm just removing the inverted comma. Okay, now we have created this field, and I will just copy this name out. Color is state, impact, and description. Okay, save. Now we'll go back to the history, and I will go to business tool. So now what you can do, now we have a comma separated string. We want to convert it into an array for this. Okay, so what you can do, mentor field equal to js dot get property. Okay, in property you can define that property name as it's a comma separated string. We want to convert it to an array. So how you can do that? You can simply do dot split, and split on what basis? So it will be comma. If you don't give, it will explicitly consider it as a comma itself. Okay, so now we got all the monitoring fields. Okay, now we have to see what all field got changed, okay, when the update happened. So we'll give variable change field. It will be an array, okay, and then we'll be using filter, okay, or we'll give for each, okay. So for x in current is a current object, okay. For every variable in current object, what we have to do, if current of x means, for example, if it's a caller, if current caller is not equal to the previous caller, because we have previous object also, we are just comparing the value previous of x, okay. Then we have to simply push it to the change fields dot push that particular ID x. Done. So in this way we got the current ID also. I messed around press over here. Now we got monitoring phase. The first thing is done. Change field we got. Now we want the union of both the things. Okay. So how we can get that? So for that, what you have to do is like variable change monitor field. I think this will be the right variable name. Let's zoom out some more. Change monitor field and equal to, we will do the filtration, because what we have to get a union of both this. So filter is the best option, high order function for this. So we'll make a filter on change field dot filter. In filter we will define function. It will have one attribute called element, okay. This will be the iteration. And now what we have to do, return if the change field is a part of monitor field, then only we want to act upon it, right? So we'll do monitor field dot index of is index of yearly. Index of element is not equal to -1. -1 is like it's missing, right? So we have to just consider it up. So that's it, done. We got this attribute. Now we have completed the third step also, okay. We got monitor fields, we got change field, we got a union of both the fields, okay. Now we have to simply go to the incident, and for that what we have to variable gi incident equal to new slide record, and I will give incident and then variable query equal to gs.get message, and in that we have to define an encoded query. So the encoded query will be like this, okay. It will be parent incident will be the dynamically passed attribute of the current record sys ID, and active equal to true. I'm just looking for the active records. No, in active records I want to entertain, and here we can give current dot get unique value. Perfect. So we have a query working over here. Now incident dot add encoded query. In that we can pass query, and then while, because we can have multiple child incident also, okay. So while incident dot next. Now what we have to do, we have to update only those fields which got changed, right? Why to update all the fields? Okay. So we will be doing change monitor fields dot for each. Okay. And in this we can define a function. It will have one attribute element. Okay. And we have to simply set it out like GI incident of ELE, okay, of current attribute should be equal to current current dot get value of ELE. Then always try to use getter and setter wherever is possible. Okay. So this is done, and then you can simply go for gr incident dot update. And so we'll go through the script one. First of all, what we did, we derive all the fields which we want to monitor, which we have stored into monitor fields section. Okay. This is the first step which we have done. In the second step, what we did, we have pulled out the change field. Okay, what all field got changed as a part of the update, the current update. Then we got a union of both. It will be like change monitor fields. What all fields we want to monitor, and it got updated. Okay, and then we simply did a glide record, found all the incident which has parent incident as the current incident, so that it will be a child incident. We found all the child incidents. We query it out, and we are just updated all the updated attributes. That's it. So it's pretty simple. Let's try to have a demo on the test on the same. Okay. So I'll simply go Control Tab. So this is an incident. Let's see if it doesn't have any child incident. Okay. So let's try to add some child incident to it. 3, 3, 4. Okay. I'll give 3, 4. Let's see. If I scroll down, closed in progress. Okay, so third one is in progress, so it will act on this one. Okay, let's see. Now I will open this also in a side tab, so that we will have a better understanding of the same. So currently the caller is Geo over here, current call over here is guest. Okay, and impact is high, state is in progress. That's it, right? And description is something. Okay, so what I will be doing, I will be just update it to able tutor, my favorite user. I'll give test child update. I'll make an impact as medium, and what else, state is equal to in progress. Okay, and if I save it out, it should update this record also. Okay, because it's the parent record. Okay, so if I save this out, okay, work notes test. If I save this out, let's see. So as soon as I saved it out, if I jump onto the other record, so all this record got changed. As you can see, able tutor. Why email ID got updated? Because it has a client script which get populated if a caller gets changed. Okay, caller email will also get changed. Okay, it's a BR, sorry. And description got changed, impact got changed. Okay, state was already in progress, so it didn't get changed. Okay, perfect, right? If I try to only one attribute, so if I make a state only change, okay, I will refresh this out, then also it should work. See, if I just change the state to new, and if I save this out, and if I refresh this out, Mm-hmm. Check. Ideally, it will work. Okay. I think something got missed on the system property. So yeah. So this is all for today's tutorial. Okay. Hope you liked it out. Okay. Please, please like, follow, subscribe to my channel to get such kind of videos in the future also. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and have a nice day. Thank you.